Hey, so this is Jackie with Galusha Solar, and today I was thinking about how people tend to think that solar is an all or nothing thing, right? So they think they either have to get everything all at once or they can't do solar at all. And while, yes, that's often the better way to go, it's not the only way. So, for example, in Colorado at least, you need to have 4 months of electric bills before the electric company can go off of your usage to determine how much solar you can have. This can be a problem for people who want to go solar right away and who know that they're going to use a lot of power versus the guidelines that say you go off the square footage of your house, and those numbers are always really small. I've never seen someone's usage be less than what the square footage guidelines are. It's kind of obnoxious, but it is what it is. So if someone wants to go solar right away, then they may want to go and do what the electric company allows first, enjoy those savings for a while, and then do the rest of their installation later. This could be really handy if you have a really good feel for what your tax burden is, and you can split the tax credit between two different years that way. There's another way, though, to go solar kind of small. So the other day I was out at a potential client's house, and for some reason, when they built the house, they built a separate well pump house. Like the well pump is off near the street and it has its own meter. And then the rest of the house is on its a separate meter and it has its own usage, right? Which is a little weird, but okay. That wouldn't be a major problem with some electric companies because it costs maybe $5 to stay connected to the grid. But in Mountain View Electric, it costs almost $40 a month just to be connected, not to do anything else, which is seems a little excessive. So what we're looking at for her is a small off-grid system that would allow her to disconnect from the grid completely out there, and then we'd put in some solar, and then the inverter and the batteries, and that would all live in the little well pump's house. And so that would allow her to not pay $40 to the electric company just for fun and not pay that electric bill as well. So that's one way to get started. So for a lot of people, their house may seem like, that's too much to do, but they have a workshop that's maybe kind of farther off in their property. At that point, it could be beneficial to do a small solar system or even a bigger off-grid solar system, but something that's getting them independent, right? And then in the event that something happens, they're still going to have power somewhere on the property. They can recharge their phones, things like that, even if they don't want to have solar on their house. So those are just two ways that you can look at doing solar on a small scale. Now, if you want to go really small, there are a lot of new solar products out there. So, like solar floodlights and solar fans, attic fans, things like that, all of which will be their own little self contained little system. And so, in that way, you're still reducing how much power you're using from a dirty energy source, and you're getting a little bit of practice with solar. So if you have any questions about that, please reach out, and I hope that was interesting. Thanks.